Oops. I got the wheels pulled, and I'll get to the other stuff, get that differential out from under there. Got to drop the hydraulics, leaf spring, rear axle. Don't forget to mark the two mating surfaces so that you can line them up when you put them back together. Keep the balance. Drop the shock and drop the radius rod. Unhook the cable, brake cable. Out. Marking the two pieces. Removal. It's got a, see, I filed it here. I filed it here. And I've got this one marked. So these will have to line up. And there's 4 of them. That'll be next. Bolt back through here. Okay. And that will free the flexible brake line. I can get a hold of it. There's the pin. Here's the washer. Push up the... Okay, get the bolts pulled, cables out of the way. Here, brake removed. So should be able to just lift this part up, and there it is. And I'm using whiteout. Right. Okay, I'm going to eliminate the U-joints just from the noise that I was hearing. I don't feel any slop. Gets the right side out of the way. The left side is same thing. Nothing that way. Okay. So the noise I'm hearing must be coming from out of the differential. Okay, the axles are pulled. My next task is to remove the exhaust system. Got another clamp here, and that's where it mounts to the differential support. And then the muffler, I got bolts back here. I had to pull the entire exhaust pipe together. Rear load spring. They show access to the bolts. It's behind the seat. I'm removing the top. Clamp bolts, I'm not sure what you call them, right in here. There's 2 of them. Take those out. And that's the back end of the convertible top. There's the spring access that I need to get to unbolt that spring from the differential. And you want to reseal this when you put it back together, because it keeps the road dirt and the moisture out of your car. So it's saying to use 2 nuts and tighten them up, and then pull the studs out of the bottom plate that's underneath the spring. Got the last stud broke loose, and I can put the socket on it and take it out. Okay, got the last stud out. That piece is massive. New spring that was put in 20 some years ago. Now I got to get that, knock that support pin out. I got the nut on the bolt to protect the threads. It moved, so maybe I can push it on out now. Okay, got a long rod, flat on the end. I can push this into that hole, push that bolt out. Okay. Well, the propeller shaft oil seal's leaking a little bit. I see that it's going to need to replace too. All the bolts and nuts should come down, and it should slowly do it. Now I can use two hands. That's more than 50 pounds. I got the differential out up on the bench. I have twisted a few parts and found some things. That's almost spinning freely. There is no preload on those bearings now. Shims must be worn down enough that it's not properly holding in place. I don't feel anything at this bearing. Turning the left axle, I can feel a little bit of thumping going on there. Turn the right one, I got a clunk clunk. Definite. Either flat bearings or I don't know how that can be, but I guess open her up, drain it out, and see what that clunk clunk is. I don't know if you can hear that. Even if I put it right on the thing, maybe though. Okay, I got the Allen screws out. Allen head screws. And I just broke this loose. It is not sloppy, it's a very good fit. A little bit of a rumble there. Not a smooth action like a new bearing. But it's not the clunk clunk that I was feeling before. And I got this one marked as the left side. Got a big L on it. just taking the Allen bolts out there. And this one had more clunk, and I can feel it clunk, clunk, clunk in here. That's the right side. It fit very, very well. It was not a sloppy. That's definitely got problems. There is some clunk in here. Feels like washboardy, gravelly. Propeller shaft pinion to crown wheel action feels smooth. Pinion bearing and carrier bearings feel smooth. No preload requires a deeper investigation, adjusting the backlash and reshimming.